The championship started in 2016 and were held each year until 2019, after which the last 2 years they had no championships due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The intention is to still expose young talents in the Caribbean, but according to the brainchild behind the initiative, Steve Ninvalle, president of the Guyana Boxing Association, they want to expand other territories.
Well, we are speaking with AIBA every day. I would want to make sure that we have much more countries participating. And even with that is the Caribbean Schoolboys and Juniors. But we would want to also invite Venezuela and invite Brazil and invite Puerto Rico, which we have invited Puerto Rico before on 2 occasions. They've never come. But we will continue to do that because after we would have been fighting as a Caribbean region, we need to make sure that we go outside. That's the only way we're going to develop. Another important aspect is that for the first time we would have been able to run this competition with only local officials, referees and judges. It says that Guyana has reached a place whereby we don't have to depend on anyone. We can do this on our own. We could produce 30 boxers. We could produce 10 officials that can officiate at an international level. This, to me, is heartwarming. I am extremely happy.
More so, the championship is seen as an extremely vital one by the GBA head, and the fact that Guyana was able to field a full team when many could not is a major achievement.
Guyana is the only country that was able to produce 30 boxers, and then we scaled that down to 18. COVID has dented many countries, and I would hope that next year people who would have gravitated away would gravitate towards boxing. This is the most important tournament for the Caribbean. I think that those who would not have been able to gather a team, what does this say for the next 5 years or the next 10 years of the sport in your country? I am happy. I am extremely happy of how we've been able to do this. The fact that we've been able to make this happen. This Caribbean Schoolboys and Juniors is too important to fail. It will not fail because we want to make sure that in the next 5 or 6 or 7 years that we have a better crop. Because when we look at our elite boxers, they are on their way out, not on the way in. And these youngsters are on their way in. So it's for me, it's the most important tournament in the hemisphere.
Only the Bahamas, Trinidad and Tobago and St. Lucia competed alongside Guyana, who once again stood out as the most dominant country in the Caribbean Schoolboys and Junior Boxing Championship, which concluded at the Cliff Anderson Sports Hall on Sunday. Guyana soared to 23 points ahead of the Bahamas, 9 points, Trinidad, 8 points, and St. Lucia, 5 points. For the newsroom, Akeem Greene.